Hello guys, what is up? My name is Dan the Light and today I'm bringing you an Eafc 24 road to the knockout Edin Dzeko, 88 rated striker. I mean his stats are all over the place, but we'll get into those in just a moment. 6'4", high medium on the work rate, 3-star skill moves, 5-star weak foot, right footed, lengthy, from Bosnia, and plays in the Turkish league for Fenerbahce. So it's going to be interesting to see if we can get any links with him, to be honest. Paid 19k for him, striker and centre forward only, as you would expect. Most strikers normally are just striker and centre forward. Again, 77 pace with 72 acceleration is not the best. It definitely needs a chemistry style on there to be increasing that. 89 shooting, however, is incredible with 92 finishing, 91 shot power, 91 attack positioning. 75 passing is okay because of the short pass being 80 and a vision 77, not too bad. 81 dribbling, definitely going to be needing something to increase the agility and balance because he's going to turn like a truck. 92 composure though is really good for the shooting, and then 89 head and accuracy, also very good defending. You know, it's a striker anyway, but we will always look for the head and accuracy for a striker, as that is quite important. And then the 80 physical, not bad, with 91 strength being absolutely fantastic. 83 jumping will come in handy with the head and accuracy. It's just the aggression bringing that down. I mean, stats are all over the place. The pace and the dribbling makes it a player that I personally wouldn't normally go for, but let's see how we get on with him. Alright, so here we go. Good pass straight off the bat there, and here is Dzeko on the ball. We're trying to get forward here. 0-0, as you can see. Having a hard time, to be honest, lately in this Division 8 only, and it's proving to be quite difficult so far. Obviously only a weekend, but there's a good ball from Bruno. Unlucky not to have anything come of that, because that was a good ball up to the top, to the strikers. But unfortunately Danjuma is absolutely rapid, and he does meet and scores a ridiculous goal, which I don't think that someone, well, to be fair, he's got the Evo version 84 shooting. I was going to say someone with the shooting that Danjuma's got should be scoring, but I suppose when you've got the Evo ones, it's hard to really tell. But yeah, Bruno, I mean, he's going to be all over the place, high on the work rate, so I'm expecting him to go forward and defending, and hopefully we'll get some chances to have some shots as well. Dzeko, I mean, Dzeko's a chunk. We know what Dzeko is, we know how he's going to play. Not very pacey, kind of like a Harry Kane. He's got that 5-star weak foot though, really nice, so hopefully he will be able to do something there. Here it is Maddison, here it is Dzeko, and Dzeko makes it 1-1. That's a nice little tap in. That's kind of what he's famous for, doing things like that. So he touches the ball into the back of the net, past the goalkeeper, which is really good. This is exactly what you're paying for when you get a striker. Only very cheap for Dzeko, to be fair. Bruno G is pretty expensive, to be honest, squad builder for this part of the game. This early on in the game, exchanging 4 squads is quite an ask, so you're expecting him to be good, and that was a terrible touch. Surely we win a free kick there. Okay, we'll give it to him instead. Sometimes the refereeing in this game really does confuse me. That's a good-ish header back forward. I don't know if that was even Bruno G that got the header there. His heading is not the best, so I'm not convinced. I don't know what that was either. Hopefully that was that Danjuma, and then that's evened out the terrible shot for that goal that he scored earlier on. But I can't even see, I don't know, it's like glitched a little bit at the bottom right. I can't see their names, but at least they've got names over their heads, so we can actually see them. But you got Dzeko in the middle there. Nkuku getting absolutely just wiped out by Frimpong, but we win the ball back. Here is Bruno G. What can we do? Good pass to Madders, and we can't manage to put the ball in the back of the net. But Bruno G, really nice there. Good pass up to Maddison. Perhaps should have done a little bit better. And now he's going to break off of this corner, as they always tend to do. If the corner doesn't go in the back of the net, there is always a counter-attack on. And 9 times out of 10, when they got players like Fatty, I'm sure that's Evo'd, Danjuma and Bailey, the chances are it would be a goal. But that was good defending at least. So there's trying to get it up to Dzeko. Here he is. He's, I mean, walking, I would say, towards the opponent's goal. There was absolutely no way that I could have got the ball to him there. He was just literally looked like he was running in slow motion compared to the other players. I thought that his pace would be a problem, and his pace is sort of seeming to be a problem. It's making me laugh, I ain't gonna lie. I can't look at that and not just think that he's sort of running in slow motion or with like someone pulling a string behind him trying to pull him back. It's like having Andre the Giant as a striker, honestly, but at least he's got his goal. I can't criticise him too much, and as I say, I'll always play 5 games before giving the overall verdict. This is actually my second game with both Bruno and Dzeko. Dzeko did score a goal in the first half, the first game as well, but to be honest, I got beat pretty handedly 3-1, so I didn't really want to show that, and to be honest, it wasn't Bruno's best game either for me, so he wasn't really involved, so I didn't really want to show that, knowing that we haven't got much footage of Bruno. The guy's going to pause it in. It's a bit annoying, but yeah, Dzeko, I mean, he did well there, and he got absolutely clattered as well. So we'll win the free kick. Shout out to Tom and Max there, just coming up on my friends list. But yeah, I think we'll probably leave the actual gameplay there. Seeing as this guy has paused it, you've seen Dzeko get a goal. Bruno's played pretty well. Let's get back into the in-game. Alright, so I mean, you saw him there. He scored a goal for me. He scored a couple of goals when playing with him. But that pace just, it makes me laugh. So 77 pace, honestly, it felt less than 77, and 77 is a dreadful stat. So I don't want to be too harsh and bring it down to like a 60, but I genuinely do feel like that's what it actually felt like. I'll bring it down to a 70, and that is being quite generous. Unfortunately, his pace was dreadful. As I said, Andre the Giant levels. 89 shooting, I will stick with. I mean, he only scored a couple of goals for me, but that wasn't really because of his shooting. That was more because of his pace. He was just not getting into the positions that he needed to. 75 passing, sure, we'll leave it at that. Maybe you could actually argue an increase there. 81 dribbling as well. Honestly, to me, because agility and balance are such a big part of dribbling, it felt like less. So I'm going to bring it down to a 78. Defending at 46, we'll leave as is. And then the physical at 80. Probably could do an increase, to be honest, because strength's such a big part of the physical, so we'll increase the physical up to an 84, so we're not being too harsh on the card. But for me, I mean, the problem is the links are very, very difficult. Will Fenerbahce get out of their group? I don't know. You know, how are you going to link a Bosnia and Herzegovina, I can't even say the word, and Fenerbahce player to any decent team? It's going to be very difficult, and with that pace, even with chemistry styles, I don't think it's savable. So for me, even though it's a cheap player and he can get some boosts, it ain't worth it. So hopefully you liked the video. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button for more videos like this. There will be a link in the description down below full of Eafc 24 player reviews, and as always guys, thank you for watching. Bye bye.